Okay, so Perpetual, you're welcome to AccraVice.
Thank you for having me, sir.
Nice one, nice one. So, I would like you to give a brief introduction of your name and what you do for a living.
My name is Perpetual Okaijah. I grew up in Bukom and I'm 25 years of age. I'm a female boxer and at the same time, I'm in the national team, which is the Black Eaters. And at my personal gym, I train at the Black Panthers Boxing Gymnasium.
Right, right. Female boxer, that's something that we don't see every day. It's really not. So, how did you get into this field?
Well, I think growing up from a family, which one, like everybody in the family boss, I'll give
Eh,
example by Buko Banku, which is my uncle,
all right.
and my stepdad too is a boxer, Emmanuel Latte Latte.
Mm-hmm.
And then my brother's ambitious tilapia 68 machine and other members in the family also box.
So, it's a boxing family.
It's a boxing family. But most, I'll say my mom is the one who inspired me more
Mm,
because she has been there before, but she didn't take it too personal.
right.
Most of the time she hold pad for my stepdad and watching the blows that is coming, which is she's taking it. I can feel she can do it, but she's not into boxing that much.
She didn't
But
take it
she loved the
serious.
game.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, boxing is a love affair in Jamestown, from what I hear and for what I've seen, basically. So, like, growing up, right? Apart from your family and everybody you see around you wanting to be a boxer, because your mom obviously saw those people wanting to be boxers, she didn't take it serious.
Yeah.
What made you, growing up, choose that path?
I love fighting. But
You love fighting.
and aside being a boxer, I love to fight.
As a lady, you love
I
fighting.
yeah.
Mad, mad.
I love fighting pa because here in Kamashi,
Mm-hmm.
nobody is there who can fight. Everybody can box.
Mm.
And when it comes to street fights there, you have to sleep. We are very good at that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Mm. Dramatic affair. Dramatic affair. So, growing up in Jamestown is one of the infamous areas in Accra here. Growing up in Jamestown, being a lady, what are some of the setbacks you find in wanting to be a boxer?
It's very difficult being a boxer, especially when you are a female.
Ah.
People will look down on you, saying you should go and work, do this.
Mm.
Girls doesn't box and stuff. But for me, I know what I want and I know where I'm going to. So for their talks, it doesn't discourage me at all.
Mm.
So I'm moving forward.
Okay, so how do you structure this boxing thing and going to school and all that and your life as growing up? Right now, you're how old?
25.
25. So how does your boxing fit with your education?
Well, I'll say it doesn't fit because I was once a kickboxer.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was going to school at the same time. But I got pregnant along the way.
Mm.
So I couldn't finish the SS. I dropped out at SS2.
Right.
So I came home to do one or two things after giving birth. Then I came into the boxing. So being a boxer, I wasn't going to school by then.
Okay.
I was drop out before I started the box.
Okay. So from what you're saying now is like you are in school and then pregnancy came
Yeah.
and then you had to drop out.
Yes.
And then you took the boxing seriously.
Yes.
And before this period, were you always in boxing? Did you learn it or?
No, I didn't learn it. I was into kickboxing. That's what I love most.
Right. You were
Yeah.
in some form of martial arts,
Yes.
basically. Okay, wow. And you're 25.
Yes.
So struggling as a 25 years old, drop out of college, and then having one child. What of the dad? How do you cope with all this and being the team that you are in?
It's very difficult, but I think through God I'm surviving. And most of the time, about my husband, I will not say he's my husband because we are not married.
Mm.
So I will say he's my baby daddy.
Mm.
Eh, I met him when I was in SS1.
Mhm.
He was very good to me. Provide everything I needed. So me being with him, I think it will be okay by moving from one man to another. So I decided to stay with him. But when the pregnancy came, he ran off.
Eh.
Left everything for me to take care of it.
Ran off as in how? He left the area.
I told him I was pregnant and he said I should give birth. He doesn't have any problem. But along the way, he started acting very strange about the pregnancy. So I have to inform my mom about it, which my mom called him, trying to talk to me. And he insulted my mom and stuff, blah, blah, blah. So my mom said I should let him go. So we let him go. And I and my mom and my granny, since then, we have been the one doing everything together to raise the child.
Wow. So like raising the child, you have your boxing thing going, and since you didn't finish any tertiary education, I'm assuming that a lot of menial jobs.
Yeah, I was once a watch seller.
Okay.
I sell watch. Everybody knows. Peps watch.
Mm.
And it's very special, a delicious one as that. But when they call me to the national team, we train in the morning and the evening too.
Okay.
So I couldn't get time for my business. So I have to leave it for my cousin for her to take care of it. She was doing good along the way, but I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, the business collapsed. So I wanted to do it back, but I have to leave it and focus on the boxing side because the moment I will start and they will call the team again, then I have to stop.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not serious with the work.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to choose one and focus on it. So I choose the boxing because that's what I wanted to do.
I understand. And from when you gave birth and being the watch seller, how long did it take you to start boxing, get the accomplishment, and get into the national team?
It took me, I think, 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
So dedicated 2 years to the craft of boxing.
Yeah.
And you being a woman, one of the problems that we face in this Accra here is that many women complain of sexual harassment and all that. You are not ugly, so being in the boxing in a sport that is dominated by men, don't you have these harassment issues over there too?
The harassment is very much over there, especially when you don't work and maybe you have someone who is giving you tips. Maybe when you are back from the training, take this, go and buy this, go and buy that. It can't last for 1 week without him telling you, I want this or I want that.
Hey.
Definitely, he wants something in return, which is sex. Everybody knows.
Charlie.
And you being, I don't want to do it or ignoring it, then that means that your money and your tips, you won't get it again.
And does it really affect like you advancing in the sports?
Well, I would say it has affected me before.
Really?
Yes.
Share.
A very big one as that.
Hey, if you don't mind sharing, tell us what happened.
I would love to share it, but due to one or two things, I will say half of it, but I will not say it
Don't
all.
call any names, please.
I will not call any name. I met this one man. I will not call his name. He was a very good man to me. I will not lie. But that time, he haven't told me about any relationship affair or something. It was just like friends.
Okay.
Who, like, sometimes if I don't have money, he gave me, supports me, and I really appreciate it very well. But it got to a time, my son was very sick. So I needed help. Most of the boxing executive contributed and gave me money. It's almost up to 5,000. Let me say. So because of the surgery, the money couldn't reach. So this man volunteered to help, which he said only sex would make him help me. And due to my son's condition, I couldn't ignore it. So I have to do it so that my son will survive. So I did it, and this man said I should go. He will send the money to me. He didn't send the money. I came back. I asked him. He said I was too sweet, so he will do it again before he will give me the money. So at that level, I was confused, and I was, I was in pain. But because I want my son to survive, I never thought or think twice of anything. I just want the money. That was what is in my mind. So I have to do it for the second time. This man was not satisfied. Want another one. Said because of my game, I've not been having sex, so everything is tight. Everywhere is sweet. So after all this, he didn't give me the money. One story to the other, one story to the other. So I have to find my own way to enter his room to take his money. So after using the money, it was left with, let me say, 46 million. So I wanted to return the money back. I took the money, did everything I have to do. He wasn't aware of it. I was the one who told, because I wasn't like that. So after telling him, he started threatening me. He will kill me, he will do this, which I have voicemail and everything. So I went to the police station to report. But because he has money, he has bribed everyone. So they have turned everything against me. As I'm sitting here on the 7th of April, I'm going to court. I've been there twice, and they asked me to pay his money. So I take it as a lesson at the same time. Women out there who are not working, they should fix themselves to something to stop this drama thing in Accra.
Me, I usually have a lot of things to say, but this one day I'm speechless. No go lie you. Share. Tell us more stories like this. What other things have you encountered in your struggle with this, in being a female boxer? What other struggles do you have?
Aside that, I don't think I have any struggles, except maybe me going to training, not having money to eat, to feed my kid and stuff. Sometimes, even if I close from training, I have to go to Mokola to go and do some 1 or 2 things, be carrying someone things and stuff to
Kaya
get money.
some kind of Kaya
No, I'm not doing Kayayo, no,
Okay,
not that Kayayo level.
Okay.
But maybe the stores,
Okay.
if they close and they want to pack their things inside,
All right.
I most of the time go there and help them to carry it inside. So they will tip me some 50, 70, 30 cedis. Then when I come home, instead of me to eat, I'm thinking about my little kid. So I have to give the money to granny to keep it for the next day for him to go to school.
And all this, you are still fighting and boxing for Ghana.
Yeah.
Mad. Oh, mad. And what, apart from this, apart from your family being into boxing, it takes somebody that has a tremendous amount of love for the sport to be doing all this.
Yeah, it's true.
So, what makes you love the sport so much? And again, despite the fact that right now you have the people that want to exploit you sexually because you're female, right now you also the economic situation of being a boxer for a woman is worse than being a man, because nobody is looking out for you guys at this point. It's very few people that look out for you guys. Why do you struggle to keep doing the boxing thing?
Along the way, I wanted to stop because the harassment and everything that was coming was too much. So I wanted to work to support myself and my granny and my son. But the reason why I didn't stop is, after coming back from Saudi Arabia, I noticed that a lot of kids were looking up to me. Because when I came, kids was like, hey, man of boxing, man of boxing. meaning they want to box
Yeah.
to be like me. And I was like, okay, through me, someone wanted to be like me. And me too, I wanted to be like someone. So doing that or stopping the boxing, it will discourage them too. So along the way to at the 13 African Games, I was supposed to fight. But with one kululu they have been doing in the team, me, I will say it. One kululu and some negative things they have been doing there. So I couldn't go. So I have to go to stadium to register for MMA, which I fought there. Through God, I didn't even fight. I never fought, not even single fight. I got by to final. So at the final stage, they noticed that I was the only person in that weight category. And I've been doing my every day. I've been weighing. It doesn't go up. It doesn't come down. I'm still there. So they don't have any choice than to give me the gold medal.
So right now you have a MMA gold medal.
I have, but they said our own was an exhibition. So they didn't pay us. Not even a kobo. Even 100 cedis to take a car. They didn't give us. So when after the games, people were like, Bushka, Banweko. Then family is calling out, friends are calling out, loved ones are,
Because
even the enemies too are calling.
Because they expect that you have somebody. Okay,
Me
so
telling them they have not paid us. Our own was exhibition. People were like,
They don't understand.
Chongwa, you are very wicked. You don't want to give us it. You don't want to give. It's not like that. The game is not like. Even if I will not give, I will not give. Because I've been the one receiving the punches. When I was angry carrying my bag, nobody was there to help me. So it's my decision and my choice if I want to give it out or not. That one is mine. Because right now I'm facing challenges. No one is there to help me. People say they love you. They will say it with their mouth and stuff. Like I'm saying, this court issue I'm having now. A lot of people know about it. But to say, okay, I don't have much. I have this 1 CD. Take it, another 1 CD. By the time you realize you have gathered much, you had yours, then pay it, everything in. Not even a single member say take 1 CD. So imagine I have 1 billion right now and I've paid him. The rest of the money is mine. You can't come and force me to give you money. No. Because I know what I've been through and where I'm coming from.
Oh. You mentioned that you went to Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
To tell us about that one. What happened?
For that trip, I think I came into boxing 6 months time before I got that chance. Because that weight was my weight. I think it's 57 kg, which is the featherweight. So I went with Otumangola and then Asa. I normally don't know his real name, so most people call him Asa. We were 3, but unfortunately one couldn't fight. I was the only female and 2 males. One couldn't fight. So the 2 of us, actually we fought on the truth between Jake Paul and Paul Fury and their bouts at Saudi Arabia. So it was quite challenging for me because I haven't been outside before and the weather too is different from our own. So me training there is like I'm starting something new over there. I actually find it very difficult over there, but as time goes on, if I go inside, I don't come out because I couldn't stand their weather. The sun was very scorching there, but forget it. The weather will kill you. And the girl I was supposed to fight with, actually they changed the weight.
Okay.
It was supposed to be 60. So when we went to the weigh, I weighing like 54 and they were like, the girl is 6 kilos over. So they won't allow us to fight. Then Mangola have to use the excuse that I haven't eaten. So they will take me to go and eat and stuff. Actually, the food, I ate, then I started running. Even in the dressing room crowd, they were taping, small time, I'll go inside, small time. So I wasn't focusing on the fight that much because I was running. But I was able to fight to the end along, like let me say in round 3, less than a minute for the bell to end. I couldn't stand it, so I
You
stopped
gave
the
up.
fight. I gave up because I was even when they were about to call them, I was in a hurry to get down to go to the washroom.
Okay, so
So at that place, I got a WBC medal over there and T-shirt and some equipment that I will use. Yeah.
so like financially, what did that do for you? Was it it's amateur, right?
It's
Another,
amateur.
yeah.
It inspired me most because I think here the females over here, because you are lack of many things, and we don't train that much. But the girl I fought with, even a punch is like two bag of meat. So I noticed that she have power, she have the experience, she is speed. So me coming back, I said to myself, I have to work hard. So that next time if I go, I will not stop it myself. Maybe the opponent will stop it itself.
Right.
So the moment I came, I started training hard. I train once a day. But since I came back, I've been training 3 times daily.
So from your own perspective as a female boxer in Accra here, based on your experience, if you are to be sitting in front of President of Ghana, the GBA big heads, the
And the
promoters,
executive and the
every stakeholder, and they say mention 3 things we can change for you right now, what would that be?
For me to stop the boxing or in the boxing?
In the boxing, for it to be more comfortable for you, not just for you, for every female boxer.
Every female boxer.
Yeah, something that can be changed that can make it better for you guys to be in the boxing and achieve more.
Well, on behalf of me, I can say we don't have supplements. We don't have some, and feeding is very difficult. Some may take car from a long distance to come. They are using their own money. Not even a single coach have asked,
How did you
where,
come
how
here?
did you come here? If you go home, do you eat? What do you eat? Timetable as a boxer, it's not everything that you have to eat. You have to get a timetable. What you eat, what you drink, you need to be careful. If you maybe you are feeling headache or something, the medicine you have to take, you have to show it to them, whether it's doping or it's not doping, for you to know.
Right.
So for that one there, they
So
have to
more
take
education.
more yeah. And secondly, it's about camping. When there is tournaments, we don't go to camping. We don't go. We only train at our various gym, meet in the morning, train in the morning, then everyone scatter. Both the coaches and the boss, everybody scatter. Until the next day, then we meet.
Okay.
And for the third one, I think is we training, putting more effort. Then when it's time to go to tournament, then they'll be like, there's no money. They are wasting our time and stuff. Even with that, they don't give us money. Even if we can't go, at least to give us something small to encourage us that maybe next time it will happen. Or this time around it will not happen. They don't do that.
So incentive. Good. So right now, if based on what you're saying, you want basically the boxing in Ghana, that you want more education for the sports.
Yes.
For the people who are engaging in the sports, that's number 1. Number 2, you want like more intensive training routine that is very involving.
Yes.
Like when it's time to train, people should be there.
We have when you come to Gamashi, we have a lot of females who want to box. But them seeing us not achieving anything, they are going back. They can't come.
Right.
Like yesterday, someone
So
said,
you guys should have shown something to show for this person.
like yesterday, someone said, Onakakbobo, meaning they have dropped me from the national team. And I said, no, they haven't dropped us. Just that the game started before our visa came in. So we couldn't go. That's all. He said, see, you are telling me to come and fight, boss. How can I fight? When you guys will train, I've been seeing you online. doing pad work, speed work, combat and everything. After that, you didn't go. You are still in Ghana. What are you doing here?
Oh.
And I told him, God's time is the best.
Anyway, I hope that our big wigs are watching and they are taking note, because I know that there are a lot of people in the GBA, there are a lot of people in the government. There's a lot of people, especially with Sharif Muhammad coming into the whole scene. A lot of people have hope that things are coming to change in Ghanaian boxing.
We hope so.
Yes, it will. It will, because everybody is not out there hoping for things to remain the same. We want to see Ghanaian boxers doing well, both male and female. And you coming here and speaking your mind, you have no idea who is going to listen to your mind being spoken.
I have one thing more to say.
Please add.
They should provide us a car. I'm not saying a very big one, but when we are going for tournaments or we are traveling, we have to take Toto to the airport. And for example, the footballers have their car, the arm wrestling. Most of them have it. So at least, even if it's a small one, they should support us with one.
Why do you think that this car is not available from your mindset?
Because from the time I started boxing, I've not seen any boxer saying this is boxing car. Anytime they are going for tournament, it's structure. They will pack the things inside. Once there is no space at the back, they have to put it at where they will sit. Some will be sitting on their luggage and stuff, and it's no good. Once we have our own, maybe it's not only going for tournaments, maybe going to places like they have invited us, going for meeting and stuff, we can use it.
I hope things will change in the near future. I hope things will change, because there is a whole lot
going on.
Yeah, a whole lot. And I wish, there are many wishes anybody can wish, but I'm hoping that in the near future, at least, if not 90%, at least let us see some 70% change in the system. 70%. At least let the boxers have something to show for it, because from what you say, if this is what female boxers have to show, no other person is going to want to come and join you to receive punch for free.
Most of the time, we even going for games, even if we don't achieve anything, we'll learn most. And I would say the exposure over there will make us learn more.
Right.
More. So that next time, you not go there for them to beat you. You also go there to knock someone.
Yeah.
Not every day they will be beating you.
And right now, like this, based on where you have gotten to, what are your hopes and dreams for the future in this boxing path that you have chosen?
I think by the grace of God, I'll be among the world rankings. Inshallah.
That's the
I'll
dream.
be there. I'll be there.
That's